So in today's video, I would like to share with you how I went from working just by myself to collaborating with big brands and having a team of very, very great people that work with me and share with me this creative path. And also 3 lessons that I've learned working with the celebrities, entrepreneurs and smart people that I've met in the last couple of years. So let's start. Okay, so today I'm the founder and creative director of Crupi Studio. Crupi Studio is a video production company, is a team of people that believe in high quality service, high quality relationships, high quality presence, giving value not just to the people that you work with, but also to yourself. So today Crupi Studio is working with a lot of big brands, celebrities, entrepreneurs, artists. Yeah, I'm very, very proud about what we achieved and what we are planning to do in the next month. The first phase that I would like to share with you, it was actually the most important phase, the phase I'm more proud of, that then gave me the possibility to have what I have today and to do what I do today, was the lock-in phase. So the lock-in phase was a phase where actually I didn't know anything about that. At the beginning of my path, I didn't have any plan, I didn't have any clear vision. The idea at the beginning was only about learning and improving how I make videos. It was not a choice, a conscious choice, it was more a coincidence. When I was in Barcelona, I was studying there for my engineering university course, and I met a couple of people that were creators, making videos for themselves, for brands, around the city as well, so vlog, this kind of cool stuff. And actually I just felt in love about that. So it was a pure coincidence of me studying engineering, of them being there in that moment and met with me. So it was not about the tools that I was using, it was more about delivering emotions with the content created with a camera. This was the first phase, the first part. And so learning, spending days, nights, lock in and without any distractions. So just starting watching YouTube videos, Peter McKinnon channels and other channels of creators that at that time, I'm talking about, I think it was more or less 10 years ago. And so I just try things, make mistakes, learning by doing it. And be persistent, be constant, be ambitious. The idea... Actually, these are things that we are working on as well today, because technologies, innovation and stuff are based on new things. For example, artificial intelligence and new possibility to create videos. And so you can use these things to work today, to improve today, and to do stuff today. So the process, it's important because it gives you the possibility not just to improve as a person, but also to reuse this kind of part that you have lived during the process in other historical moments in your career. The first videos that I made in that part of the process, they were not perfect at all. So it was just like improvisation. It was just feelings. And the idea was not only about the aesthetic of the output, but was also about the emotion inside of that. Actually, is the claim of the studio. So we deliver emotions. We don't deliver videos and photos. We deliver emotions. Yes, actually creating emotions and creating vibes was the goal from the beginning. So it was not just creating videos, but it was more about creating emotions. The emotion is the universal language. It can be a video, it can be a music, it can be a photo, it can be whatever. But the idea at the beginning that I deeply understood, and then I every day try to convey into my videos, is the emotion. So that kind of connection that can give the possibility to people to reduce the barriers and to interact each other and to be free to be themselves. Then the second phase was when actually I realized that I could create something that can be sold in a certain way, something that can be a service for other people. So when I realized that was when I saw people reactions about my videos, about my photos at the beginning. For that part of the stage, it was very good because it was just the beginning. And so I decided to start offer to people videos and photos just to see if it was something that can be a business or something that can be valuable for other people. And you interact with other people and you see how them react to your creative expression. If you actually really like that, because you don't know, maybe you like to do just for yourself, you don't like to do for others. So this was a process to learning myself to create this kind of relationship with clients or with friends or with people that need your service. I realized that people and businesses actually were looking for this kind of service, I realized that the digital world and the media and this kind of stuff were growing a lot. This can be a job, this can be an opportunity. So I started working as a freelance. I got some first clients with a little of budget at the beginning. It was growing from zero to something. Then I moved to Austria. I won a scholarship to study there for a master's degree. And there it was very cool because I started collaborating with the tourism office in Austria. And I realized, okay, I'm not in Italy, I'm not in my city, I'm in another place. I found a new client and I started working with them. And then COVID came. And actually this was the second phase of lock-in. Actually it was the COVID, so lock-in for sure, no possibility to go out and no possibility to work, to interact. But as I usually do, and I usually have done in my path, even in very, very more difficult situation, I try to see an opportunity instead of problems. I think that when you have a difficult situation, it's actually just you saying that it's difficult. It's not the moment. It's just how you approach with that. And so I realized that I had more time for me. I had more time to learn new stuff. So I wanted to take that time to share videos on YouTube about my passions. So try to communicate this kind of energy, this kind of frequencies to the universe some way, but at the same time to learn more what I was doing. But I took the time to of course finish my engineering study with a very, very high degree. So then when the COVID finished, it was like a snowball going down from a mountain. So it became bigger and bigger and bigger without not even realized what was happening. And so I started collaborating with AC Milan. I started collaborating with very, very big artists in Italy. It's like a signal that I tried to communicate to the universe that I want to do that. And I was focused on that. And I tried to put a lot of time, a lot of effort on that. I didn't control anything. A lot of stuff to do, a lot of big projects, a lot of clients, a lot of new opportunities, meeting new people, collaborating with important agencies in Milan. But then the burnout came, because I realized that I didn't enjoy the moment. I've got just too many things in my head, a lot of responsibilities. It's like the world on your shoulder. So it was a part of the process when I realized, okay, I love doing this stuff, but I have to find a key, something that gives me the possibility to enjoy as well the moment, and not only create for myself, but also share with other people my vision, my creative expression. That was a turning point, because I actually have decided to move from freelance, from just me, to a team. Here is where we started to see not Alberto Crupi, but Crupi Studio. So a team of people that wanted to create something cool and something meaningful and with high standard of quality. Actually started with one collaborator. This is a step from solo freelance video maker to a leader of others. It's not easy. It's not something that I was used to do. It was actually just, even in this case, learning by doing. Because when you go from working just by yourself and working with other people, another important point is the communication. When you communicate with other people that maybe you are not used to work with, it's important to be more clear as possible. You have to just put the two cars in the same road, because otherwise the roads can be different. And here we are talking about a creative job, so the car should be on the same road to do a good job. And yeah, this was the main point that I had to work on in order to reduce the possibility of create inefficiencies. So creating a creative company is not just creating a normal company where you have step 1, step 2, step 3, and you have to do that. Because create a creative company, every project that you do is a creative project. Also the service that you are selling is creative, it's creativity. So creating this kind of process, internal process, then deliver a high quality service, it's not easy. But then actually everything starts working better and better. Now I'm very proud and very happy about where we are. I'm very conscious of the fact that we can improve a lot. We can be better on what we do. We have a lot of stuff that we can improve day by day. As I told you at the beginning, there are 3 very main lessons that I've learned that I'd like to share with you at the end of the video. But let me finish with the story of how from zero I created Crupi Studio. Because the actual moment when I realized that it was a company, it was an agency, it was a studio, it was something that is a group of people working together, delivering something to other group of people. It was when we came here in this studio. The studio was a very cool and huge and important milestone for me because it's where, for the first time, the team catch up and meet together in a space. But being here, actually for me, It's a very important milestone and satisfaction. But in the future, I see a lot of challenges, but as well a lot of opportunities and way to express our creative expression. We are now starting also implementing AI in our processes. We worked in the last couple of months also with a lot of 3D video production, CGI and this kind of stuff, as you can see here. So I'm very, very proud. We are growing, we are following also the innovation. As I told you at the beginning, I'd like to share with you 3 very, very important lessons that I have learned during this path. The first one is be kind. Because as I also have seen in Jeff Bezos' interview, it's more important to be kind than being intelligent. Because in the end of the day, we are all people. And sometimes creating human and meaningful and deep relationship with people, with clients, it's more important than to show them how intelligent you are. The work relationship, I believe that it's about trust. It's about trust, it's about giving time to people. Be kind to people and be self-aware, but also aware about the environment that you work with and your customer and your team. It's important to be kind. I mean, our life is based on relationships with others. It's not just about ourselves, it's about connections. And the quality of these connections can influence a lot your life and in this case also your business. The second point is be practical. I like to plan, I like to study, I like to test, but then I like even more to be practical. So be practical can give you the possibility to reduce stress because you do the stuff that you have to do in order to achieve what you want to achieve, so your ambition. So this kind of practicing and kind of find a practical way to live and practical way to realize things that you have in your head, it has been very, very important for me. And also when I work with other people and successful people like entrepreneurs, like celebrities, like influencers, like artists, like football players, I see in them this kind of approach, of practical approach about, okay, I like to dream, but I like to do stuff to achieve that dream. The third lesson that I've learned is about choose with your gut, following your inner voice. We just have to remember every day that we are here for a certain period of time. We just have one life. We have to actually live the moment and be present. If we have that kind of voice in our head that's saying us to do one thing, let's try to listen to it. When I started making videos, I actually didn't have any plan. So it was a bet in a certain way. I was feeling that it was a good choice to do. So sometimes feeling your gut and feeling your inner voice can be helpful for you. So that's it, guys, for today. I hope this video was valuable for you. So the idea is to share with you what I'm learning during the process, my view about things. I love to go to the gym, I love to work, I love to experimenting stuff. I have other 2 brands, one about skincare, one is a clothing brand. Me and my team, I'm very proud to work on that and to share with you our story and what we do. Not only on this channel, but also in Crupi Studio channel, where you can see also like in a more technical way what we do. Subscribe to the channel if you are interested in that. Hit the like button if you like this video and see you in the next one. Peace.